It looked bleak for a good portion of this ball game. But the $500 million man comes through, and the Toronto Blue Jays win this ball game 2-1 over the Chicago Cubs, win the series, get back to 20 games over 500, and the combined hit total for the Blue Jays in the last two ball games, 5. But who cares? Max Scherzer went 7 innings of one-run baseball today. In the early frames, there was a lot of early count outs. He was getting the hit hard, but nothing crazy happened until the top half of the 6th inning where Michael Busch took him deep, making it 1-0. And to that point, the Jays offense had give you nothing. Absolutely nothing. And it looked like the Jays were going to go down yet again without a fight. Not much going on. However, bottom half of the 7th inning, Davis Schneider walks. You got a base runner now. But again, you're not gonna get too excited because again, a walk doesn't mean much to me, right? You need some punch. We talk about home runs being such a big factor in sports now, and I gotta say, they didn't have much going against Matt Boyd. But he went out there in the 7th and threw a breaking ball to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and he crushes this thing to dead center field. Well, more or less left center field, and it's gone! A 2-run shot for Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who has been scorching hot the last, month or two? And it gives the Blue Jays a 2-1 lead. Massive hit for Vladdy. A massive hit for the Blue Jays. And you find a way to hang on and win this game and win this series. It's remarkable. Vladdy gets his 20th home run on the season. Jays get out hit 6-3. But who cares? You won the ball game. Also, on the offensive side of things, people are going to, obviously people are upset because the Jays only had 3 hits and it wasn't great and blah, blah, blah. George Springer, finally back to playing baseball games. Played in Buffalo today. Immediately hit a double at 106 off the bat. So, great sign for him. He was all smiles too. It's great to see for George Springer. Just cannot wait to have him back in the lineup. I truly cannot wait. But offensively, guys, today, not much going on. Right? Obviously, we talked about it. Vladdy hits the homer. Tyler Heineman had a single, which led to nothing as well. That was the only hits in the ball. Or they had 3 hits, excuse me. Who was the other one? Addison Barger, 1 for 3. That was it. 3 hits, 6 strikeouts, only walked the 1 time, and it came around to score. Davis Schneider's 1 walk, 1 of the 3 hits was a homer, and that's how you win the ball game. It's baseball. Max Scherzer got the start for the Jays, and as I said, it was a low pitch count early because they were swinging early in counts. They did get some pretty good contact against him, but a lot of them found gloves. So that was good to see. But 7 innings of 5-hit ball, 1 run, 3 punch-outs, walked 1. Max Scherzer continues to pitch well. We talked about it yesterday, right? How his outings recently have been very good. And it was yet again today the only run he allowed via the home run. That's just kind of what it's been. Luckily for him, it was a solo shot. Brendan Little faces 3 guys, walks 1 but strikes out 2. Sir Anthony Dominguez faces 1 guy, big time punch out in that 8th inning. And Jeff Hoffman, sure he allows a hit, but he goes an inning and strikes out the side to end the ball game. Save number 27 on the season for Jeff Hoffman. And after walking 5 dudes in that game against the Los Angeles Dodgers, he has since gone 2 innings of 1-hit ball and struck out 5. So, great to see from him. Great bounce back. Bullpen was good. Scherzer was great. Your $500 million man was him. And with the Yankees and Red Sox idle today, they were not playing. The Jays pick up half a game on both. 5 now up on the Boston Red Sox, 6.5 up on the New York Yankees. It's a great sight. It truly is. Now, also, completely forgot to mention, Davis Schneider, absolutely robbing. One of the best catches we've seen this year. Maybe other than Dalton Varsho falling in center field and somehow making a play like behind his back. Not so catch there. But you could arguably say this is up there with it. If not, maybe even above it. Incredible diving play on an angle, heading backwards to rob Canadian boy Owen Casey of his first big league hit. What a crazy one. Did Casey end up getting a hit in the ball game though? No, he was 0 for 4. So it's tough for him. But an incredible catch for Davis Schneider, who in back-to-back outings for Max Scherzer has made some incredible catches. He made a great jumping catch at the wall at Dodger Stadium in his last outing. He obviously made this catch today. So incredible stuff from Davis Schneider. Now, we turn our focus after this series win to the Texas Rangers, who come to Rogers Center for a 3-game weekend series starting tomorrow night. And the story of this one is find a way to get to Jacob deGrom and Patrick Corbin starting the Saturday game, and Nathan Eovaldi, who has been ridiculous this season. He's thrown 116 innings. My God, he's 10-3 with a .87 whip and a 171 ERA. Nathan Eovaldi has been incredible, and Jacob deGrom is Jacob deGrom. Find a way to get to them, even a little bit, because that offense in the Texas Rangers is atrocious. They've lost 2 in a row. They're 3-7 in their last 10. They're a 500 ball club. And these are their offensive numbers. 24th in runs scored. 26th in hits. 26th in batting average. 28th in OBP. 27th in slug. 28th in OPS. 20th in homers. They aren't good offensively. But pitching-wise, first in runs allowed. Second in hits allowed. First in batting average against. First in ERA, first in whip, fifth in homers allowed, and first in fielding percentage. The definition of a pitching and defense team. It is right there in front of you. Find a way to score a couple runs early and you might have them in shambles. Going to be tough though. deGrom and Bassitt is the pitching matchup in Game 1 tomorrow night at 7:07. Game 2 is Eric Lauer versus Patrick Corbin. A couple lefties going at it at 3:07 on Saturday. And Nathan Eovaldi, Jose Barrios in the finale on Sunday afternoon. All right? So you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and the dub this afternoon, hit the like button. Do appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button. You guys not done so already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video. Thoughts on the game. What'd you like? What'd you not like from today's game for the Toronto Blue Jays? Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok. All that stuff is down below. So follow up there if you haven't done so already. And I will talk to you guys, of course, Jays Edition, Game 1 of the 3-game series against the Rangers at Rogers Center starting tomorrow night at 7:07. Jacob deGrom, Chris Bassitt is the pitching matchup as the Jays look to start the weekend set on a good note. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the dub this afternoon. Talk to you guys then.